So a little bit more on converting between mixed numbers and improper fractions. I've got two examples here. The first one, you've got a mixed number, 33/4. Now what we have to do with this is figure out from your denominator how many of those 4s are in 33. So what you need to do is you need to do 33 divided by 4. And this is where you really need to know your times tables. So I know, for example, I could write out my times tables. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm just adding 4 each time. 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Now I know that I wanted 33. And I can see here we've got 32 and 36. So they're really close. I'm going to have to pick the one that's a little bit under. So 32. 32 is 8 times 4. So that means that 33 divided by 4 is 8, because 8 times 4 is 32, and I'm actually 1 more than 32, so I'm remainder 1. So if I want to write this as a mixed number, we've got 8 wholes, and this 1, the remainder, that's going to be my new numerator. The denominator is what you divide by, because remember that when you're talking fractions, that line in between the top and the bottom is really just a divided by. So we've got 3 parts here: the whole number, the numerator, and the denominator. So for this question, 33/4 is actually the same as 8 wholes, 1 remainder, which is our new numerator, and 4 was our denominator. So 33/4 is the same as 8 1/4. The second one here is an improper fraction. We want to go back the other way. We want to turn that, I should say it's a mixed number, we want to turn that into an improper fraction. So to do that, what we do is we look at how many wholes we have, and the fractions that we've divided those wholes into is 8. So what we need to do is figure out the 2 wholes in terms of eighths. So 2 wholes is 2 lots of, each of those 2 wholes has been divided into 8 pieces. So they're actually 16 eighths. Okay, so that's how many eighths we have. 2 wholes is 16 eighths. All right. Now we have the 2 wholes, and we also have 5 eighths as well. So we've really got 2 wholes plus 5 eighths. We know that the 2 wholes is equal to 16 eighths, and we've also got this extra 5 eighths. And if we add those two things together, this would be 21 eighths. So if we wanted to write that as an improper fraction, we'd have 21 eighths. The other way that you can do this, if you have a bit of trouble with that method, is you can actually look at, and I'll write down the question. We've got 2 and 5 eighths. What you can do is you take the denominator and the whole number, you multiply them together, so 2 times 8, and then you go to the top, the numerator, and you add this guy on. That's going to be our new numerator. The denominator is still 8. We don't change that. So this is where you'd actually use your BIDMAS. Remember your BIDMAS, you multiply first. So you'd have 2 times 8 is 16 plus 5, and that's equal to 21/8. And we found that before when we did our working the sort of longer way. So what we found here is for the improper fraction, multiply your whole number part with your denominator and then add the numerator together. It's your new numerator, and then you'll end up with your improper fraction. So for this question, 2 and 5 eighths is the same as 21/8.